All right, guys, we're didn't get on see any birds yesterday. We saw some scratching, didn't roost any, but it is a beautiful morning. We're gonna get out. I should be able to hear a couple different directions here. Jason's just down the road. We're gonna listen for a little bit. If we don't hear a gobble right away, we're actually gonna just go drive about 15 minutes to another piece and hopefully be able to try to listen to birds there. Try to get our ears on many birds. But if we have one really fired up that we feel confident going in on, we'll certainly do that. But I just want to hear my first gobble of the season, and let's do it.
We're live. It's nice having someone film me for once, but we ended up finding a pocket of birds that had for sure 4 gobblers in it. They were pretty fired up, especially one. We're going to make a move to get down to the bottom with this one tom. Some coyotes were going off. I don't know if they killed. It was kind of an area where there's another tom gobbling occasionally, but all the birds shut up. Still was like, just like 8 o'clock. So we just backed out of there and be smart. We're going to hit those birds in the afternoon. We're going to head back, grab breakfast, and then probably work up the bird that we roosted this morning. But we're on birds. Weather's good. Weather should be good tomorrow too. So yeah, I have a good feeling about going in there and killing a bird or two. Shouldn't have hens in the afternoon, I hope. And that's that. But it's time to go eat. Well, guys, we are back at the mega hole. We didn't hear anything, saw some good sign. We re-roosted the bird this morning, but just calling this bottom, see what we can't strike up. Where we plan on calling from allows us basically to work straight down, kind of up the creek bottom, or around to a different flat if there's birds over there. So I'm pretty confident we'll strike the birds in here. They are turkeys after all, so see if we can't go get one. Well, folks, you can see we have a dead turkey, and once again, in all my turkey videos, I've struggled getting footage, but chasing Miriams can be crazy. Let's back up about 30 minutes. We'd been hunting this piece, hadn't heard anything, just kind of calling into this bottom where we had those 4 gobblers this morning, and we eventually just decided to get out of this bottom, get up to this top. I called. He's like, I'm pretty sure I heard a gobble. I was like, okay. Pointed in the direction, got up higher. And he responds the next time we call. But it was across this open field, which you can see there's like these big flat openings up top. So I was just trying to get across because I didn't like the setup where he's going to come across the field and just not see a hen. It's so open. Well, when we were really close to the tree line on the other side, I was going to have him set up so I could call for him, and he sees the bird. And we just scrambled back to the tree. Didn't think he saw us. I did a little bit of mouth calling and never heard from him, never seen him again. So I assume he didn't see something he liked or spooked. And so we try to ditch and come back around this tree line and just try to call away from him and see if that got him fired up. Different bird starts gobbling. And we eventually worked up to this bird. Once again, I'm trying to get Jason his first tom and his first Miriams. So I set him up farther. And then, like any other turkey scenario, he came up a different route. Came up this big hill and was just absolutely hammering when we shut up on him. I didn't call anymore because I didn't want him to see me. And I had like one 40-yard window shot that he was starting to get nervous and took it. And we have a tom down to start off the season. First day hunting this year. And that's, it's a lot of gobbles day one, early April. So if you're having trouble killing birds early season, just what we killed them at.
It's 310.
So hunt afternoon. We knew they were here. We didn't hear anything calling like far away. I think you just have to get within their bubble and then they get fired up. And it's, it's 65 and sunny, so this bird had every reason to get pretty excited. But that is what it's my like 6th Miriams. I guess shot 4 last year and then a hen in Idaho. But This is my first Wyoming public land bird. It's gonna be big, but I think I can get him in the back of my turkey vest. So I did it with the Jake and it wasn't too bad. Because carrying this thing, we're pretty far in here. No one's on this piece. We're gonna be back in here tomorrow. There's a bunch of birds. Like, I feel like we're gonna be back in here.
Mm-hmm.
So, God bless turkeys, man.
Good job.
It's just 1 2-step from going down in flames and waltzing round the ashes in the morning, searching for the spark to blame. Sawdust, smoking lights, errand moon burning bright. Would you hold me close and tight now, babe? Dancing with danger in the arms of a stranger, circling down a dance hall train.
That would help. Well, guys, it's morning, second morning here. We're driving way back into some country that has timber, I think has birds. We're not even to like where we want to be with a lot of timber, and we've already roosted 3. We're just gonna drive back a little bit, try to roost a handful more, and yeah. And then there's like way back in where our plan is maybe afternoon to go way back in there. We're not even gonna roost birds in there. We know there's gonna be birds in there. There's just a lot of cowbirds back in here for whatever reason. So, pretty awesome. Shouldn't be quite as good weather. It's probably gonna be a little breezy today, but a lot of these breaks aren't too bad once you get in here. So we're gonna go find a second listening spot, maybe try to film some birds gobbling for you. But yeah, there's a lot of turkeys back in here, dude. And it's a little bit of a drive to get in here, but yeah. sorry, buddy. How did he get over there?
He fucking cruised over there.
I'm sorry, dude. He just got over there, and I was like, I'm setting up on this foot. And I think that might have been on film. I just saw a head. I was dude, Friday in the morning, early season. I'm packed out in Wyoming, buddy. You get a windmill picture.
Yeah, fuck
Hey folks, another dead bird. He's pretty, man. He wasn't even fired up on the roost, man. Look at that, dead bird. We got ourselves a dead turkey. Give you a little update. It's day 3 morning. We heard a bird way off on the roost. Gobbled, I think we heard 3 gobbles. I heard the first one, you heard the last 2. Yeah. So we just started working down this road, and he kind of gobbled a few times. And we wanted to just get close to him and do some light calling. And he started hammering down in this little creek drainage here. And I was having Jason get set up so I could call him over the hill. So he's looking for a tree to get set up on without getting seen. And like the bird just gobbled, and it sounded like he was heading down the drainage that way. And like literally 2 minutes later, he gobbles and he's over here. So I'm like trying to get set up over here. I just get up on this tree, and he was staying kind of off this knob here. And I really got aggressive, and he gobbled like 2 or 3 times. He just came up this hill, and there's this fence here and here, and the highest point is right behind the 2 fences. So I'm lucky there's all this stuff that he couldn't see through. And he would just gobble, take a few steps, gobble, drum, take a few steps. And I just saw a little white capped head hidden behind sagebrush, and then a few steps later is a whole turkey head. And took the shot, and we got our second. Well, I'm tagged out in Wyoming already. We got a whole morning and probably early afternoon to hunt birds. We can maybe try to call back on this road, try to strike up another one, maybe in this piece. Yeah. You know, all this gobbling, maybe got another one fired up. If not, we can drive over to yesterday and try to strike up a bird.
Not into temptation, no more dancing around the fire. It's just a 1-2 step from going down in flames, and waltzing around the ashes in the morning, searching for the spark to blaze. And dancing around the fire. Been dancing around the fire. Been dancing around the fire.
Burning down the prairie, got a handful of river cane. Burning down the prairie, got a handful of river cane. I'm just sitting up on this hillside, praying to God it doesn't rain. We've been healing from a winter that brought us more than sleet and snow. We've been healing from a winter that brought us more than sleet and snow. Someone out there somewhere's been cutting down the buffalo. Well, we followed bloody footprints for many miles along the creek.